I am Melton, son of a carpenter, married. Dad a carpenter. Worked on skyscrapers while Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter, Mary. I get to make parables. Oh, it's lighting up pretty good. My eyes are. Considering how overcast it is. This parable that goes along with my son of carpenter, Mary's sugar check for today. If I gotta, poke myself and check my sugar, I'm at least gonna get purple out of it. And yeah, the smaller browner circles as the old eyes slowly but surely disappearing, and the bigger bluer circles growing in the colored part of the eyes there. That's blue-eye DNA taking over for brown-eye DNA. It's why I'm in a wheelchair right now. It's growing a new body, got to grow new muscles, bones, organs. The blue-eye DNA's got to be taking over for the brown-eye DNA. Now, in my parable, it goes back to the 70s. Of the 1970s. I don't know what they're doing that side. It sounds like they're tearing stuff up. They're supposed to be coming to check on the heat. Doesn't blow hot. It's getting colder and colder at night. So if there's a knock on the door and they have to go, that's why. It doesn't have a pause. At least not one that works. May have to split it up if that happens. Okay. Saturday morning back in the 70s, and I was watching cartoons, and turned to Dad and I said, "Didn't you say we were going to go fishing today?" And Dad says, "Oh yeah, we will." Then all of these cars stopped on Blank Street, 3809 Blank, where I grew up. This time around, a whole bunch of cars stopped there, and Dad said, "Come on, we got to go outside." And we went outside, and Dad told me later on they're not going to remember a thing. They're just going to have to, figure out why they, had an extra half hour in the trip or so. But one of the guys, the workers there, opened up the back of this big, a limo, hearse, and they pulled out in the back, the coffin. This guy kind of got out 260, a little high for what it's been. This guy got out and of the coffin, Wheelchair. He got out of the coffin, and he was walking real funny, real kind of stiff, like I feel a lot of times growing a new body. And I said that he sure is walking funny. And Dad said, "Well, he's been embalmed some." I didn't know what that was. He'd have to explain it later. You see this? This is what you'll find at www.meltonprints, MELTONPRINTS, meltonprints.blogspot.com. You also find it at youtube.com/, DNFD series. That's DNFD SERIES. You'll find these things here with the little outline. They have to be that way. A little bit on the top. That's blue there. It might even cut into my frame there a little bit if you can see the frame. But I'm in the process of making up a new set. I got a lot of work to do. This part has been cut off here. If you see it looks a little funny, yeah, I'm not the best at cutting out. I need attractive blonde and near blonde disciples to do that for me, so that it's not all ragged and zigzaggy. See how the top's a little, I think that's the computer doing that. But let me get back to my story. He was a little ragged, he was a little stiff and not walking too good. And Dad, looked at him rather sternly. And he said, "Larry, if I let you up top, you're not going to be carrying on like you have been down here, are you?" Yeah, Larry was one of those kind of on the edge there. And Larry talked a little funny too, not like he's normally talking. No. And Dad said, "You are sorry for what you done?" And Larry said, "Oh yeah, I am." You see how here, that's me preparing. I'm not going to get back to that. You might want to look for folks who can, who've got my work printed out. I mean, paid on the photo print 4x6s, and some of them have 5x7s, 8x10s. All that good stuff. They got a nice computer. I have to do it one at a time, and every once in a while my Chinese gremlins steal a lot of stuff. But this I prepared. I didn't put as much I mean, this has a border. Not much of a border, but it's got a border, and it chopped it off real close to the words. So I have to, when I ever get the time, when I do get the time, or I get some nice hot blonde, near blonde disciples, they can crop it down to the proper thing. I can show them how. You gotta use the computer program. It's a free download program I'm using to do it. Knock it down to, I've got my frame at 2400 by 1600, and I knock it down to 1500. The size of the image being placed on the frame, on the background. And then I put it in. This is a little bit more than 1500, the one I showed you. But yeah, the Larry, he said no, and yeah, I'm remorseful for all that, and I'll be good. And Dad said, "Okay, you get on back in there." Your mom and dad are waiting up there, and they want to have a few words with you about some of that stuff you've been doing. And yeah, they put Larry back in the hearse there, and yeah, Dad said they're not gonna remember a thing. Oh, he's very talented, Dad. Blue light Dad. I did tell you I call him Blue Light Dad because he always seems to have that bluest light around him. But, and as we're going back in, get back to my cartoons, I asked Dad, I thought you said we were going to do some fishing today. And Dad said, "Oh yeah, we just did." Son, that's the best time. You'll find they are jumping into the boat. By the time they're in that herd. Okay, these are a little, I just laminated. I took these guys and I laminated. So let me show you real quick. I'm going a whole lot into what I don't want to go. 10 minutes. Remember the big five, especially with the military mottos. And all priests, all firemen, all policemen. Shaking Post of 5, the big 5 shows you just how to do it. It's in with what you will find. I tried to put it up at the top. I don't know if it ended up there. With all that you will find at meltonprince.blogspot.com and youtube.com/DNFD series. The YouTube and the Blogspot there have a couple of links up top to my Flickr and to my Google Gmail Drive. Well, I'm trying to think of something I'm going to add at the same time. And print it out for your holiday parties. 424-229-4140. It tells everyone how to check and post in 5. It's got the number there. You dial the number, you make the video, whoever's in the room there with you, their phone, their family's lifeline not working, as you try to call me. Oh, I hate that. Stuck my finger in my eye. And then they turn around, they make the video of your phone not working, your family's lifeline. And yes, it takes just 5 minutes. All of our phones make videos nowadays, a lot of them, most of them will upload to the internet. You have to know how to do that. You got to have an account, all that. Check and post in 5. And oh yeah, this cloudy today. But if you see a big parade of cars with their lights on and stuff, kind of parked over there on the side of the road out there on York, that's York, but this is Eagle Rock right in front of the apartment complex. Out in front of Eagle Rock, yeah, you don't have too many lakes and bios, at least not that I know of. So I try to get a little fishing in.